So what is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And in today's video, I want to talk a little bit about the CARS Act. Now, there was already a bill that was passed, that was put through, which works with the FTC, called the CARS Act. And what that bill does is try to stop automotive scams at dealerships, like truth in lending, truth in financing, stuff like that. Okay, this one deals with, you already know what time it is, emissions. So what's great about this bill is this bill specifically addresses the EPA tailpipe emissions, and basically it's basically another bill that will stop California Air Resource Board, also known as CARB, from doing this extrajudicial BS with their waivers. Now, the EPA has stated that they are suspending the waivers for California, so they can't do this anyway. But it's not coming just to the EPA. We've talked about this already. You have the Transportation Freedom Act that was put up by Senator Moreno that also pulls this back. There are several congressional review acts that have been passed into law. They're done, meaning they pull those rules back and they can never be introduced again. And then this act, which was originally proposed, I believe, back in 23 or 20, end of 23, beginning of 24. This act, the CARS Act, is basically a reintroduced bill that will also do the same thing. So let me explain what's going on here. So Republicans are basically proposing 8 to 10 different ways to Sunday to make sure that these emission standards go out the window. Now, the EPA sent it to Congress, asked them to do a congressional review act to basically say that the EPA doesn't have the authority to look at emissions at all. So it will be interesting to see how Congress deals with this. And I'm sorry I keep drinking all this water. The pills they gave me for my leg are dehydrating the crap out of me. I like that they're introducing multiple bills, because it's like having another bullet, in your chamber, right? Where you could do multiple things to be able to, fight, so to speak. And I really, really, really like what I'm seeing here, because it's going to make it almost impossible that one of these doesn't pass and becomes law, effectively ending CARB. I know people keep saying, like, well, CARB says they're going to stay, they're going to be around. Absolutely not. Their funding numbers and how much money that they were giving out in grants and doing other stuff has so rapidly dropped, like 2.6 billion down to 35 million. That's a big drop. We have slews, like a whole slew of employees at California Air Resource Board looking to go work at other state agencies because they see the writing on the wall. There's already rumblings in there all the way up to the higher ups that they know that there could become a time here in the very near future where the California Air Resource Board becomes insolvent. And it's bills like this that make a change. So what this basically would do is it would push back all EPA tailpipe emission standards for cars, trucks, light duty trucks, and I believe heavy duty trucks as well. But it's just basically what this is it's just another round in the chamber, so to speak, that they can fire through Congress and get to the president's desk to repeal this, pull this back, and allow manufacturers to be able to start making vehicles that are reliable and also way cheaper. Because if a manufacturer is not having to put all of this emissions equipment on a vehicle, like, for example, DEF, DPF on diesel trucks, active fuel management, MDS on gas vehicles, Dodge and GM, it makes a big difference, right? If you're not having to put 4 cylinders in with huge turbos to try to get to 300 horsepower so you can actually move the truck down the road, it's going to make vehicles, at least trucks, and trucks have always been like this. Usually they run for a long time, and they're usually more reliable than a passenger car. I mean, unless you're Toyota or Honda, but trucks usually last for a long time for a reason. They're made to work. They are made to take some of that abuse. And unfortunately, the ones that are being built right now with all of this electronic crap on it, they can't handle it. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, if you want to deep dive into what the CARS Act is, what's in it, things of that nature, you can go check it out over on Dizzle and Motion's channel. I'm going to tag him and put a link to his video in the description. He gets more into the nitty gritty of what's in the bill, how fast would it be enacted in the bill, and things like that, which I know you guys love. So definitely go check that out. But anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. I'm going to try to keep the upload schedule, like I said, where it was. But with this leg like this, I'm gonna do the best I can, man. But I don't have to do much. I just have to get into the news, talk to my sources every day. And I think I can still do that here from the couch. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And as always, stay petty, my friends.
Whoopee!